Hey guys, it's Samia here for Signal by Sony, a show about everything Sony makes. I'm here in sunny San Diego, California at Sony headquarters, where I'm about to go inside and check out the inner guts of their new headphones line, the XBA headphones. These are really small, but there's a lot going on inside, so let's take them apart and see what's going on. All right guys, we're here with Claude from the Sony headphones team. Claude, thanks so much for joining me and showing me your newest headphones line. Quick question, balanced armature, explain.
So this is something special, definitely. You're stepping up to a new way of thinking in the headphone line. And balanced armature, let me give you a little bit of history. Balanced armature goes way back to the war, the Great War, World War II, but is most commonly found in, for example, hearing aid designs. Well, let's get a little bit more technical.
Okay.
The size of the driver actually is going to be the key, and that size. I mean, for example, I'm going to just take my in-ear headphones here, and then compare them. So this is a 13.5mm driver, and this is significantly smaller.
Much smaller.
Much smaller. So that size translates to efficiency, which means more sound for you.
Well, what's cool about this display here is that I kind of see the inner guts of everything. Can you just take me step by step to what actually goes into each pair of headphones?
So the business end, the hybrid silicone earbud, which incidentally actually comes in 3 sizes, for example, in the packaging, small, medium, and large. This is kind of key. We've been using these for some time now, and the point is that generally speaking, a lot of people aren't really aware what they're there for. They think that they're spares, but they're actually color-coded, so they're not really spares, but they're there for sizing. So one thing that we stress about these is, these are in-ear headphones, so the idea of actually putting on a pair of hybrid silicone earbuds that actually fits. Now granted, there are some workarounds with that, and in the packaging we also, on several models, we include a noise isolation earbud, which is very similar, and it actually features a noise isolation foam inside, which actually helps reduce the noise floor somewhat, which is quite nice. Then we have a dual layer housing. Now one thing that's really cool about this dual layer housing, there's an inner and an outer, an inner and an outer. The point is that this actually firmly holds that driver and allows it to do its job while minimizing vibration. The inner housing actually holds the diaphragm securely, right? While the outer housing helps reduce those extraneous vibrations. Now, then of course there's the other end where this all connects to the cable, which then goes to the plug, all right? And one thing you'll notice as you step up to the 2 is there's more components, and there's a little PWB here which actually connects the 2 drivers. Basically what this is, this provides a contact that comes from the cable to the two drivers.
So that you're actually getting the sound from each driver.
Then we have the dual layer housing, which in this model actually includes a magnesium piece as the inner housing. So the point being is the XBA1 is a full range driver. The XBA2 uses that same full range driver, but it adds a dedicated woofer.
Okay, and so when you add the woofer, what does that mean? How does that change the sound?
Well, what's that going to do is it's going to take a flat response, right? It's going to add a little bit more pronounced bass, right? Then we step up to the 3, we add a dedicated tweeter, which actually helps on the high-end frequencies, which opens things up quite a bit, kind of like a fine wine. And then the XBA4 rounds that out again with the addition of a super woofer. The 4 is going to have the deepest and broadest soundstage compared to the 1. These are Sony drivers. What we've done, of course, is adding this to the lineup. We've made it our own. So with that, we understand what goes into balanced armature technology, and we've also added some magic pixie dust to make things a little bit different and make them unique for us. Hence, of course, the tuning capability that we have throughout the line.
Thank you so much for joining us. And guys, if you want to stay on top of everything that Sony makes, you can watch us online at youtube.com/signal or sony.com/signal. We'll see you next time.